Alright, I'm gonna be real as here and say that I do not and refuse to play Roblox. When it first came out, there was something about the app that didn't sit right with me, and boy, was I right. This whole platform is full of creeps and pedos, and this man, JustGooby, is one of them. Gooby is or was a known player creating content on Roblox, and his target audience is mainly minors. You have to bear with me because what I'm about to read is so unsettling, and if you do not wish to listen, feel free to skip this chapter or click off the video and watch my other content. I completely understand, and I will not be mad because this is not for the weak. I actually hate what I'm about to read as well, but spreading awareness is very important. This man needs to be under the jail. To my horror, a victim who I will keep private for protection purposes has reached out to me and discussed their horrible experiences with JustGooby, from being harassed to being doxxed, and unfortunately a victim of online sexual harassment. Now, there are some messages that I cannot share due to privacy, but here are some that I will be sharing, and let's just say these sick bugs are preying on people and then send people to harass them when they threaten to speak out against them. With their permission, the victim stated this: Gooby was always weird and creepy towards girls in his server. I was a boy and he never DM'd me personally, but anything sexual, he was very gross to others. He posed not suitable for work numerous of times to kids. I was 13 in his server when this was all happening. There's proof of it. Basically, one day, one of Gooby's goos, who is a dox, found my face because I linked my Instagram to my YouTube video before. He posted my face in Gooby's server, and everyone there would make memes of it and harass me over it. The mods and Gooby encouraged him. They knew I was a kid and made joke memes about it. I guess I was a joke. However, Gooby's goons used my face for his profile picture in the real way. I told him to change it, but he did. I never made a video on JustGooby. I just played Roblox. Oh man. If I'm guilty was a person. Also, shout out to AJ is Here TV for continuing to investigate this human being. Keep fighting. You got supporters behind you, and along with gathering all these screenshots. There are literally images and think universe censoring of grown-ass men, even Gooby in his own server, were sending news of himself and minors in a server full of, well, minors. Even one of the mods graphically details how a minor's not the reason taste and wanted to make them slaves. Mind you, these are minors they're talking about, by the way. This is so sickening, and I wish I was lying to y'all, but unfortunately there are countless videos on this man.
Full suction, bro.
He was being a simp.
Yo, fucking.
Let me give you some context for this picture. My friend sent this in a group.
Bro, what the fuck? I didn't delete that shit!
This man even names himself God.
This is why mom doesn't fucking love you!
Where the fuck is this man's parents? And anybody who calls himself God, they really have a God complex, and it's really sad.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm saying,
and the crazy part is that is really a mentally thing. Like, that is a thing right there. He's not only a pedophile, but he is a zophile.
Unacceptable.
If you don't know what a zophile means, it means when a person is attracted to animals, and he openly discussed what he wants to do with the dolphins. Let's branch further to a guy named Napkin Nate, who Gooby got famous off of. Napkin Nate is also a content creator and also is known for playing Roblox. He went inactive of 2020, but he and Gooby have been beefing due to the fact that Gooby accused Nate for harassing him and stalking him to the point that he had made the whole Roblox community turn against Napkin Nate and canceling him. Many suspect that Gooby is to blame for Napkin Nate's disappearance, but he stated this: yeah, a fake friend was a person. There hasn't been much said about Nate ever since he went inactive, so take this with a grain of salt. However, if there's anything about Napkin Nate that I missed out or can't share, I'll link my Discord in the comments for you to reach out to me, or you can drop it in the comments below. Now back to Gooby. Gooby and his gang of doxers had also harassed YouTubers that had spoken out against them. From going after their channels to threats of revealing their home addresses, one YouTuber pointed out and said this:
and I saw something in the mail that said Islam chat. I opened up the book, or the mail, and it's a copy of the Quran in English. And then according to this, it's like from some company out of New Jersey. This is just getting absolutely ridiculous. I know a few other people that are also going through this, whether it be specifically with this book or any other piece of religious literature. But I'm beyond fed up with this shit. Okay? I don't need this. I did not consent to having this stuff sent in the mail. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. I don't tell anybody where I live. You'll know this name. JustGooby.
One of the YouTubers named Liam was one of the few that were harassing, even threats of being assaulted against them. And the result of this, Gooby, along with his goons, had attacked and continuously harassed them. Most say that the reason why Liam has done this was to get a reaction out of Gooby. Now, if this was true or not, Gooby basically just snitched on himself from their reaction, because only a guilty man will react like that. Gooby finds all the horrible actions he had committed as a joke.
The doxing screenshot that you saw is literally taken out of context and was a troll to a completely different person. We used to troll very hardcore in this.
I don't know about you, but I don't find sending news of yourself and extremely inappropriate artwork depicting kids is funny. Keep that in mind. This is a grown-ass man in his 20s to late 30s doing these activities in his own server. I will be showing more evidence I've gathered, but being warned, this is very unsettling. As I mentioned earlier, if the topics of pedophilia, grooming, doxing, and sexual harassment make you uncomfortable, and if you are sensitive to what you're about to hear, please skip this section and leave the video for now.
I first heard about Gooby when I was really young. I was a fan of both him and Napkin Nate. I joined Nate's Discord one time and saw Gooby there. Gooby also had his own server, but it was insanely toxic. Anyone defending Gooby or downplaying what Gooby has done is obviously brainwashed and is a manipulated soldier of his. I joined Gooby's server once out of curiosity. There was so much inappropriate anime and mangas, along with explicit child photos that were spread around while I was in their server. Gooby enabled and encouraged this type of behavior. His goons like Stefan, also known as DJ, Alexa, Ogden, Ari, Nathan. No, not Napkin Nate. There's a different person named Nathan in Gooby's community that doxes kids. Are soldiers of his, they also need a life evaluation. Gooby would DM you if you were a girl in his server too. I feel bad for most of the girls who interacted with John. Gooby has traumatized an insane amount of people. He hated me because I asked why he was doing this. He banned me from his server for calling him out on his behavior. He still does it to this day. Gooby, just Gooby, Richard Gooby, Gooby yes, Papa Gooby, whatever the end of the name he goes by. His real name is John or Richie. He needs to be in jail.
I'll start off by saying this man is a prime example of being careful who you make famous and promote, because behind every content creator is a dangerous person you never expect. And unfortunately, Gooby is one of those people who should have never became famous and honestly should have access to any electronics. Despite all the evidence out there, all we get shared to the authorities so justice can be handled. As of right now, his server hasn't been active as it used to be, but Gooby was active on it recently, so the slowness of the server is really good, but how long it will last. To all the victims that have been affected by Gooby and his goons, I hope you are doing well and healing. I'll attach all the hotlines and crisis centers in my description below so someone can help you through this, and I'll even link the hotline for online crime units. For those who still defend this man, I want you to come close to the screen for a second.
Bro, man, just call that damn authority! What the hell is wrong with you? Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
What in the actual f is wrong with you? I don't understand how you guys can sit back here and defend a man who, one, indirectly could have potentially caused another person to run off their platform, allegedly, made the entire Roblox community half of it toxic, and not only make it toxic, but he had groomed and assaulted online and harassed people, mainly minors.
Yo, call decline. Embarrassing.
Y'all are still defending this man. I don't understand how does one defend an individual from all this controversy going against them, but I guess some of you guys need a mental check, because
Know your fucking place, trash.
this man, he is not your friend. He is the worst person in the world, and he should not have a platform. It is just really scary that he has access to this platform. He has changed his name multiple times. All I can say is, I hope this man goes to jail.
Will you catch him?